Comey responds to IG report. This report says I was wrong, but that's good for the FBI. By Christina Layla for the GatewayPundit.com. On Thursday, fired FBI Director James Comey responded to the Inspector General's report in an op-ed in the New York Times. This report says I was wrong, but that's good for the FBI, said Comey. Inspector General Michael Horowitz released his much-anticipated review on FBI and DOJ actions during the Hillary Clinton email investigation. Comey broke from FBI procedure but was not politically biased. What a joke. It is obvious to anyone paying attention that James Comey has a deep-seated hatred of Donald Trump. You think? Comey penned an op-ed in the New York Times prior to the IG report being released to the public. Comey first tweeted, "I respect the DOJ IG office, which is why I urged them." Oh, so he urged them to do this review. Really? The conclusions are reasonable, even though I disagree with some. People of good faith can see an unprecedented situation differently. I pray no director faces it again. Thanks to IG's people for hard work. What does this tell you about the IG report, folks? What a joke. Then Comey tweeted out his New York Times op-ed. In the New York Times op-ed, Comey brags the Inspector General found no evidence of bias or improper motivation affected the investigation. So now you know that mainstream media is going to run with this, just like they ran with Trey Gowdy saying there was no spy. Do you see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the evidence is smacking you right in the face. The evidence of their bias is smacking you right in the face, and yet they're saying that there's no bias. So, the Department of Justice's independent watchdog, the Inspector General, has released a report that is critical of my decisions as FBI director during the investigation of Hillary Clinton's email account. The report concludes that I was wrong to announce the FBI's completion of the investigation without coordinating with the Attorney General, and that I was wrong to inform Congress in late October that we had reopened the investigation. In both situations, the Inspector General's team concludes I should have adhered to the established norms, which they see as mandating both deference to the Attorney General on the public announcement and silence about an investigation so close to an election. I do not agree with all of the Inspector General's conclusions, but I respect the work of his office and salute its professionalism. All of our leaders need to understand that accountability and transparency are essential to the functioning of our democracy, even when it involves criticism. This is how the process is supposed to work. This report is important for two reasons. First, the Inspector General's team went through the FBI's work with a microscope and found no evidence that bias or improper motivation affected the investigation, which I know was done completely, competently, honestly, and independently. Right here. What a complete sham. No political bias. I've been saying this from articles ago. Trump-hating FBI agent Peter Strzok sent his mistress a text message saying we'll stop Trump from becoming president. This text message from Strzok was sent to Page 9 days after the Crossfire hurricane was opened and 6 days before the insurance policy text. Someone may have deleted this damning text message because it was missing from a previous doc dump. Oh, well. Yeah, but listen, whether it was missing or not, the Inspector General knew about it. So, right then and there, we know he's compromised. Anyway, Representative Meadows also revealed this damning text message was hidden from congressional investigators as well as the public. Investigative reporter Paul Sperry cautioned earlier Thursday that Horowitz is deeply conflicted. Well, that's the way it goes for us conservatives. Caution IG, Michael Horowitz and James Comey, yeah, we know that, worked together in 1990s in the U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan. In addition, Horowitz married to former CNN and PBS producer who gave money to Obama, who previously worked as a senior aide to Dukakis during presidential campaign. Yeah, but so, you know, sometimes I question myself. I say, am I reading these things correctly? Am I understanding them? But there, it's right in front of it. What a complete sham. No political bias. I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious. It's obvious that this was, the fix was in. The fix was in. So Sessions hired IG Horowitz? And he trusted Horowitz? What does that tell you about Sessions? What does it tell you about Gowdy? What does it tell you about all of the crooks working in the Department of Justice? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.